My name is Joanne Reilly. I am from Ireland. I am 29 years old and I currently live and volunteer here in Chisinau, Moldova. I have always wanted to volunteer abroad, so now that I'm doing that, it's working out very well, which has just made me, the happiest person you'll probably meet in Chisinau. Before I came, all the research I tried to do, like asking people, have you been to Moldova, do you know where Moldova is? Most people didn't know where Moldova was, and those who did or knew anything about it said, why are you going to Moldova? Oh my God, what kind of place is this? So when I got off the airplane, I was thinking it's going to be a horrible place, it's death, doom and gloom. I arrived in August and it was really, really nice. It's maybe over 25 degrees, maybe higher. People are so negative about the Soviet style and the USSR impact, but it means that there's so many parks and beautiful trees, which I really like. I've never lived in a country before that has all 4 seasons, so I really enjoyed the summer. I absolutely loved the summer and the heat and the sunshine, but I'd never experienced autumn like I experienced it. Like I say, there's so many trees, so many leaves on the ground. And now, bam, all of a sudden it's winter, it's freezing cold. I need to wear, you can't see it on the camera, but I'm wearing my big heavy winter boots. So it's completely different and it's really, really nice. The biggest challenge I found since arriving is that nobody speaks English. The other volunteers or in the office mostly. Sorry, I can't say nobody, but most people don't speak English. Being a native speaker, everyone is so excited to meet me and talk to me and ask me questions and learn from me. So that was an unplanned kind of surprising thing in my role here in Artico. I teach in the after school club, I teach English lessons, but also as well as that, we've started a book club, speaking English, a book club learning English short stories, which has been really, really cool. And the people who have joined us, native Romanian speakers or native Russian speakers, who are really passionate about learning English and really want the opportunity to improve themselves, but oftentimes it's very expensive or they don't get the chance. So that's been the really fun thing, and they have got a lot from it and I have got a lot from it, so far it has been really good. I have different tasks each week, it depends a lot. I have been helping them apply for some funding to Erasmus Plus projects or the American Embassy or the European Council or the European Union. So the projects are always different, and maybe there won't be a project this week, it depends. I have other work to do, such as preparing for the after school club lessons, which happen on a Tuesday, or preparing for the book club, looking up the new vocabulary, finding a good way to explain it, a synonym or an antonym, which takes time, but I think it's useful and a fun activity. On Tuesdays, I start work at 10 AM because I have an English after school club lesson at 10:30. That's with children who come to Artico to after school for extra lessons and stuff. So I try and make the English lesson as fun as possible so that they don't get bored or think that they're still in school. I keep myself busy from 11 until 3:30 when I have another after school club English lesson, and then at 4 o'clock is the book club. I'm so busy here in Artico, but that's because my manager, she's laid back, says, what do you want to do? And I come up with ideas and she's never said no. It's about being proactive yourself and being brave enough, and it's a really, really good learning opportunity. The Language Cafe is when people who want to practice speaking another language come to a cafe setting. It doesn't necessarily need to be a cafe. There will be different tables. We're going to have a French table, German, Spanish, Russian and Romanian table, maybe more, and you sit at the table of the language that you want to speak, I think we won't even have English, maybe we will, and people will sit there and you can move around tables and practice your language. It's just an excuse to get people who speak a language and who want to learn a language to bring them together and talk a lot. So we have so many volunteers with ADVIT from different countries. We have so many people here in Moldova who want to practice their languages, so it's a meeting of the minds, I think. Well, Artico, to give it its full name, is the Central Republican Centre for Youth and Children, Artico. It's a government-funded youth centre, I would call it. It's here in this really, really nice building on Stefan Cimari, so it's very welcoming for young people. It's very cool inside, it's modern. It runs different activities such as art, drama. It has after-school clubs, it has singing lessons, it has a whole range of activities. There is an interesting volunteer law in Moldova that for young people they can get a recognised certification if they volunteer for 20 hours per month. We also help people who want to volunteer abroad with Erasmus and things like that. Or in my case, I have come here to volunteer and they are keeping me very, very busy. So in the summertime in Artico, it's super busy. They have different activities every single week. They run them actually 6-week-long summer camps at a time, where you come in and you do massively different tasks and activities. Artico welcomes people from the young to the old. It's for children, youth and teenagers. So all of the activities that they do are around non-formal education. So being educated, but not in a like sitting down looking at textbooks kind of way. It's thinking outside the box and teaching them a little bit differently. So there's always loads of noise, loads of kids running in and out. But like I say, it's really welcoming and a fun place to be. Ever since I was really young, I wanted to volunteer. I wanted to volunteer or help people, and I always thought I would do it abroad. And then I saw the opportunity with Moldova and I took it. But I think volunteering is very important, but I also sometimes volunteering you can do more harm than good, and I want to volunteer with the EVS, European Union, because it's a certified, recognised organisation, but also the EVS is such a good opportunity. I didn't need to pay to volunteer. They set you up, they review the organisations, and if the European Union approves it, then it must be good.